All right, good morning or good evening, depending on where you are watching this today. We have our cardio sculpt challenge as well as our 100 push-up challenge. So fear not, it's not 100 push-ups all at once. We do sets of 20 and I give you plenty of options. So don't feel like you have to be scared or worried or anything like that. Make sure that your space is safe, that you've got plenty of room to move. This workout requires a little bit lighter weights usually. So I would say 3s, 5s, 6s, somewhere around there is probably going to be great. And if you need to, you can always put them down. Remember to modify anything you need to that's not right for your body or right for your space. Speed is up to you. Range of motion is up to you. Weight choices are all up to you. And if you're taking this class live, you can use the chat box to ask me any questions or any special requests or anything like that. And if you're taking it on YouTube, then you could always leave me a message, but I won't get you live. All right, let's get started. We're going to get warmed up first. Let's march right and left, right and left. Let's roll our shoulders back. Take your right arm up, left arm up. Pull both arms down, squeeze your back and release. Left arm up, right arm up. Pull down, flexing your back muscles and release. Right arm, left arm, pull down, flex your back muscles and release. Left arm, last time, right arm, pull down and release. Step touch, side to side, right here. Okay, a little bit of lateral movement to start to get those hips nice and warm. Okay. Lateral movement is so important. I say that every time. Hamstring curl. Oh yeah. This is when you feel how tight your quadriceps are. Heel to the bottom. Keep your pelvis pushed forward. Step touch, bring it down. Can you take a little bigger step? Okay, stay there. Make sure your bottom is out. Don't tuck under here. It's a mush pile there. Okay? Hamstring curl. Let me show you this. Again, up here, not down here. Okay? Push the pelvis forward, open up your chest. Step touch, big, and stick your butt out. So remember, I'll show you different views. You should stay where you see the best. I'll tell you if I want you to turn. Hamstring curl. Let's do one more round. Step touch right here. Big step. Four, three, last set of hamstring curl. Heel to the butt, stand up tall. Bring your arms up, bring it up to a knee. Okay, little twist. Ooh, this is when you see how sore your back is from yesterday or the day prior. So I want you to keep your collarbones open, keep your neck long, nice long spine. Double, 2, and switch. Pull back, keep your neck relaxed. Right side only, right. Keep going. Lift your heart open. Switch. Chest proud, neck relaxed. March and breathe it up. Exhale out. Let's march it out wide. March and narrow. March wide. March narrow. If you want to work harder, get a little lower, then a little taller. And make sure to stick your butt out. Don't tuck. Don't round. Out, out, in, down, and up. Keep going. Okay. Stick your tush back. Don't tuck under here. Stick it out. Double squat pulse. Knee balance or tap. Double lunge. Knee or tap. So I'm going to start with the tap. Double squat. You can come up to a full knee lift. Double lunge. Full knee lift. Double squat. Knee. Double lunge. And knee. Double squat. And knee. Double lunge. And knee. Single squat and lunge. Squat and lunge. When you lunge, think about balancing something on your head. Keep your ears over your shoulders. Drop the knee straight down. March left. Breathe it up. Exhale out. Roll your shoulders back. March left low. And up. Take it low. And up. Again. Get ready. Single, out, out, in. Change your levels. Low and tall. Keep the tush sticking back. Okay. Listen up. Double squat. Tap or balance. Double lunge back. Tap or balance. Did you hear how loud I slapped my thigh? It didn't hurt as bad as it sounded. Push. So when we step back, remember ears, shoulders, hips, and back knee. Double squat. Woo-hoo. Singles. Squat and lunge. So remember on the lunge, we're trying to get that stretch through the front of your left hip. March right, breathe it up. March out a little wider. Good, squat. So toes and knees out, shoulders back. Let's hold it down. Right shoulder center, 3, 2, come up. Left shoulder center. Sit a little lower in the legs and push the legs out so you get a little inner thigh stretch as well. Couple more. Last one. Hold it up, roll your shoulders back, right arm over. Keep it in line with the ear, left arm over. Right arm, watch, reach, squeeze, reach and switch. Reach, squeeze, reach and switch. Keep your arm in line with your ear. And really try to connect them with your lats, those muscles that run down the outside of your rib cage. Good, hold, straight legs, turn your toes forward, okay? Take them a little wider if you need to. 3 pulses, center, switch. 3 pulses. Take both hands to the right thigh, get a little deeper, and switch. 3, 2, 1, switch. Single, down and up, down and up. There we go. Flat back, stick your butt out. Good, hold, walk your feet in. Feet hip width, roll your shoulders back. Take your hands behind, lace them together, close the palms, straight arms, right against your tailbone. So I don't want them up, press right in. We're going to take a hinge over, Squat your hip width. Flat back and come up. Keep the chest proud. Your legs, your knees are not locked. They have what I like to call a soft lock, but you're not bending them down and up like you would a squat. Listen up. Slow hinge. Right leg, slow lunge. Back, down, hinge. Flat back over. Left leg lunge. Dropping straight down. Hinge. Here's your side view. Right leg lunge. Back, straight down. Okay. Use your arms to help keep your posture. Left leg. Hinge. Right leg. Hinge. Left leg. Couple more. Flat back over. Come up. Right leg. Flat back. Left leg. Flat back. Now release the arms out to a T. Hold. Come back up. Stand tall. Again. Flat back out. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep the neck relaxed. Little bit quicker. Over, 2, and up. Here's your side view. Work your range. One more. Now bring the hands to heart. Press, squat, down. Can you wiggle your toes? Okay. Lift your toes, wiggle them a little bit. Spread them out wide on the floor, grip them down. Keep going. Keep your thumbs right against your sternum. And think about, could you jump if you had to? Could you jump and rock it straight up? And are you doing this? Is your head moving? Can you keep your head? Okay. Sometimes I show you this. I'm going to do it now. See the wall? You should be able to stand right to the wall and squat without smashing your face. Okay. Give me a couple more. Take it down and pulse. Lift your toes, pulse. Toes down. Toes up. Toes down. Toes up. Toes down. Toes up. Good. I want you to keep going with the toes, 2 down and 2 up. I want you to make sure the bottom is sitting back and your chest is proud. Do you feel your thighs get nice and hot? Good. Come up, shake it out. Excellent. Grab your weights, your lighter weights. Let's take 2 steps to the right, 2 left. Now, if you have small space, you might take little steps. Bigger space, you might take bigger steps. Roll your shoulders back, lift the arms side, not too high, and don't touch your legs. Not too high, don't touch your legs. So you're keeping it out of the neck. Your shoulders are not rising up. Your arms are rising out. There's a difference. Keep your fingers a little relaxed so you're not death gripping your weights. One more. 2 squats right, no arms. 2 squats left. Right arm goes as you. Left arm. Right arm. Left arm. right arm, left arm. Good, keep going. Again, relax your hand a little bit. Keep your shoulder down and back so that you're not letting it rise up. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Both arms, maybe. You could also stay with one going right, one going left. Last time. Good. Center, feet hip width. Roll your shoulders back, chest proud. Right leg lunge back and down. Right leg again. Good. Dropping straight down. Maybe you touch the floor gently, maybe you don't. Ooh. What I'd like you to think about is how hard are you pushing with your right leg? Can you not push with your right leg? Can you push into your left heel instead and use the right leg only for balance? If you do that well, you can feel a lot more left glutes. 2 more. 1 more. Switch legs. Back, down, up, tap. Dropping straight down. Okay. Can you wiggle your right toes? Okay. That'll help keep you loaded in the heel. And we need the connection between your right heel to your right glutes. Now I want you to really try not to push with your left leg. Relax your left leg. Try not to push with it. See how much you can feel through the front leg. Hold. Take your feet hip width. Roll your shoulders back. Hinge, right arm fly. Stand up, hinge, left arm fly. Your job is to keep your spine and your midsection stable while the one arm moves. I'll show you side view. Flat back, butt untucked, as far as you can go without rounding. So perhaps you don't go all the way over. Maybe you go really far. Okay? Again, range of motion is up to you. One more each side. Good, let's 2 steps right, 2 steps left. Let's roll the shoulders back, straight out to the sides, not too high. And don't touch your legs. Relaxing your fingers. Keep going. So I want you to feel more here in your shoulder, not up by your neck. So if this is happening, I want you to stop and lift out of the shoulders, okay? We've got a few more. Again, I'm not gripping too hard. I'm keeping my fingers just a little relaxed. Believe it or not, death gripping with your hands will take away from other muscles we're trying to work. 1 more. Good, roll your shoulders back. 2 squats to the right. Right arm, left arm. Right arm, left arm. So one of the challenges of one arm at a time is fighting rotation. So sometimes we do rotation, sometimes we fight it. They're both work and they're both necessary. Speaking of both arms. Keep your shoulders down, keep your neck out of it. I want you to feel your deltoids and your rhomboids. Middle of the back, between the shoulder blades, and the head of the shoulder. One more. Good, hip width. Roll your shoulders back, chest proud. You ready? Right leg lunge and down. Tap or balance. Okay. If you want, bring your arms here. Forearms are parallel. So this arm motion will help clean up your form as well, because you want that nice long line. Hold, here we go. Back, down. One more. Switch legs, no arms to start. And if your arms are getting way too fatigued and your form is suffering, perhaps you don't do the arms. Can you wiggle your right front toes? Are you dropping straight down? Option. So remember, you could tap or knee. Come on. Two more. Last one. Hip width, hinge and right fly. Stand tall, hinge and left fly. Stand tall. When I say stand tall, stand like you can take impact. What I don't want is the lazy lean, or I don't want you to think I'm going to squeeze my butt. Okay? That squeeze and tuck at the butt here, not functional. It's not doing you any good. It might feel like work, not the right butt work. Okay? Don't waste your time. Keep going. One more each side. Good. Roll your shoulders back. Okay. 2 steps to the right, 2 left. This time we're going to take our thumbs forward and up, but not too high. And what I hope you feel is your front belly, your rectus abdominis, bracing as you lift the weights. Okay? So you don't want to lean back and lean forward. You want to brace through your midsection strong and keep your neck relaxed. Come on. One more. Now listen, bring the weights by your hips, hold. Roll your shoulders back. Okay, elbows in, weights at your hips. Step out to the right, right, straight arms, bend, tap or balance. Let's go a little quicker. 1, 2, 3, in. 1, 2, 3, in. When you step out, all 10 toes are forward. Right leg bends, left leg stays straight. Relax your fingers a little bit. You got one more. Hold, okay? Bring the weight center, pulse the right leg back. Keep pulsing. Can you wiggle your left toes? Your left front toes. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. You have an option, you can stay here, or I'm gonna move the back leg. Stay strong through your left heel, wiggle your left toes, and then regrip them down. Come on. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Left leg should be tired. Let's come over to the right side. Roll your shoulders back. Bring your hands up to the waist, hips, elbows in. Slow step out. Tricep back. Bend to the waist, hip. Push, tap, or up. A little quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. We have 2 more. 1 more. Left leg lunge back and pulse. Bring the hands. Roll your shoulders back. Sink down deeper if you can. Can you wiggle your front right toes? Are your ears over your shoulders? Shoulders over your hips? Hips over the back knee. You ready? Option to move. Strong through your right heel to your right glutes. Come on. Nice. Shake it out. Shake it out. Feet hip width. Roll your shoulders back. To the knees, slow. Push the hips back. Right arm up. Left arm up. And stand. Roll them back. Hinge. Stick your butt out. Right arm. Left arm. And up. So we're squatting. Use your mid back. Use your mid back. And up. So we're trying not to use our shoulders, our arms, or our neck. Okay? We're retraining the muscles of the core to do the right job. And if you're thinking core, well, doesn't that mean sit-ups? We're not doing sit-ups. We're not working core. Sit-ups are probably the worst exercise you could do to truly strengthen your core. They're terrible. In fact, most people I tell them, you don't ever have to do a crunch ever again. It's completely counterproductive anyway. Good. Roll your shoulders back. March right, left. Right foot, rock, step forward. Little rock and back. You could also march in place and not move. Okay? Bicep curl. Relax your hands a little. Keep your chest proud. And again, you don't have to move it. Hold them bent. Side leg, open and close. Relax your fingers a little. Keep the elbows tight to the waist. If you want to work harder, get deeper. Right leg back, tricep back. So I'd like you to keep your elbows up high. Relax your fingers a little. Don't let them swing, and so I want you to press, stop at the waist. Press, stop. 8, 7. Get ready. Right leg lunge back, double lift, double lunge, double lift. Okay. You can leave your arms hanging here. You can bring them here. So I'm smiling. I'm smiling because my husband's outside the window here, and he's doing that thing where you fake like you're walking downstairs, and he just tripped. 2 more. March it left leg. Roll your shoulders back. Roll forward. If you guys could see what I'm dealing with. He doesn't know I'm recording class right now. This is what 23 years of marriage looks like. Side leg, arms in, open and close. You want to work harder, get deeper. Good. Come on. Keep the ears back over the shoulders. Zip up through your belly. Relax your hands a little bit. Four, 3, 2. Left leg back, tricep back. Elbows up. Relax your fingers, keep your elbows high, and keep them pointing back. Let the weights come in slow, don't swing them. Last 4, 4, 3, 2. Left leg double lunge, double lift, double lift, double lunge. Your weights could hang here. They could come here. You could also rest them here if you like that. Anywhere you want to hold. So I want you to think right glutes and left glutes. Right glutes, left glutes. Hopefully you're going to notice your legs. We did a lot of lunges today. Happy lunge day. Nice. March it out, right, left. Roll your shoulders back. Woo. Feet a little bit apart. Down slow squat. Left arm up, right arm up, and stand. Again, slow. Left, right, and stand. Woo. Use your back. Use your back. And come up. Here's your side view. Over, brace, stay stable. Use the right muscles. Okay? Remember, just because it burns or just because it's hard doesn't mean it's right. Okay? And remember, burning, okay? You could put your hand on a hot burner on the stove. It's gonna burn. Okay? Doesn't mean it's getting you fit, strong, or in shape. Okay? It just means it's burning. You've done damage. Last one. Good, and release. All right, we're going to transition to the floor. I want you to bring light and heavy weights with you and get your mat and grab a drink of water. Well, I didn't give you a water break. Hopefully you took one if you needed them, because we're grown-ups, right? And if you're thirsty, you drink. And if you're thirsty, you're already on your way to dehydration, so you want to drink before you're thirsty. Yep. All right. Towel off if you're super sweaty. We have our 100 push-up challenge. Okay, which means 5 sets of 20 push-ups. Okay, 5 sets of 20 push-ups. Now, they could be on your knees, they could be on your toes. You could be at a countertop, standing with it like your kitchen counter in front of you, doing it with the kitchen counter. Okay. But most of the rules apply to any position that you're choosing. Knees, toes, on an object, at a wall, okay? There's some things that are really important. One thing is your hands, okay, should be outside of your chest. Here, not up here. This is an awful push-up and it's terrible for your neck and shoulders. Awful, okay? Neck and shoulders, make sure you're not doing this. Don't peck like a chicken, okay? Keep your head in line and don't let your head fall off, okay? All right, so let's set up my favorite way to set up. Feet hip width apart, tuck your toes, hands on either side of the chest, move them out wider, okay? Where you feel strong. Elbows are back a little, knees or toes. Let's do our first 20, go. So I want you to keep your head in line. I want you to keep your body strong and long. Don't let it arch or dip. Come on. Don't let your head fall off. Make sure your chest stays between your thumbs. Don't let yourself slide back. We have 4 more and we're done with the first set. Good, take a stretch back. Now maybe you're like, oh man, I could barely do 10. So you're gonna work on doing 10. In a couple weeks, you're working on doing 12, then 15. Work your way up, okay? It's about progress. So don't beat yourself up if you're not there today, okay? All right, on your belly, okay? This time we're gonna bring our forearms underneath us, fists together. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Shoulders back and down. Tuck your toes. Okay. You could be on your knees or straight legs. Okay. You're going to dip your right hip and left hip. Like you're going to touch it down. Most of us won't touch down. Okay. So if you're on your knees, you're right there. Rotate. Rotate. If you're on your straight legs, listen up. Side, side, hold center, lift the hips, look at your feet, come down, hip right, left. Lift the hips up, look at your feet, come back to flat, hips right, left. Lift the hips up. Again. Two more sets. One more set. Nice. Lie down. Bring your feet, point your toes, bring them all the way together. Hands next to the chest. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your hands off the floor. Upper body. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Okay. Hands off the floor and in close. If you want to work harder, arms reach out. And then come in. Reach out. And in. Now don't let your head fall off, but don't look up too high either. So I don't want you to close the back of your neck. Last time. Good, hold. All right, set 2 of push-ups. Hands on either side. Tuck your toes, feet hip width. Hands out. Choose knees or choose toes. We've got 20. Breathe. Keep everything in alignment. Strong through your thighs. 4 more. Good. Stretch back. Whew. All right, let's go over onto our back. Roll on down. Feet hip width, hands on your belly, shoulders away from the ears. I'd like to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, pelvic floor, so a little kegel. Brace your belly like I could stand on you. Lower back stays gently connected to the floor, so don't let it arch up. Lift your heels. So just your toes are on the floor. Move them away a little bit if you can. March, march, tiny march. Okay, is your belly moving? It better not be. Neck and shoulders relaxed, belly braced. Can you tap out a little further? In, closer to your bottom. Take them out a little wider. Back in. Out further. In closer to the bottom. Out wider. Are you able to hold your belly? Shouldn't push out. Bring it in. All right, listen. Right leg 90 degrees, left leg 90. Right foot down, left foot down. Left leg up, right leg up, left leg down, right leg down, right, left a little quicker. Right, left, tap, switch. So as we do this alternating leg work, is your belly staying still? This right here, guys, is your basis or basic, all of those, of core work, core stabilization. Can you do both legs slow? 4, 3, 2. Did your belly move? I hope not. So if this is challenging and you cannot brace and stabilize here, most other core exercises aren't going to be effective at all until you get this working, because again, this is your base. So once you master this and you're like, yes, I have control. My belly stays, my lower back stays down. I've got a little kegel, my pelvic floor, head, neck, and shoulders relaxed. And then I can move my legs from my core. Good, release. Feet hip width, palms face up, walk your shoulders in. Let's lift our hips up. Maybe walk your shoulders in a little more. Press your big toes down. Pulse up. Now hold up, pulse the knees out. Keep the big toe down, pulse up. Pulse out. Pulse up. Then give your upper body time to recover. Pulse out so we can do another set of push-ups here in a second. Hips up. Hold, press out. Keep your big toes down. Pulse up. Pulse out. Pulse up. Pulse out. Good, and release down. Hug your legs in. Rock and roll up. All right, set 3 of our push-ups. So we'll be going from 40 to 60 or whatever your goal is. So let's lie down. Toes, hands, either side, move them out. Okay. Roll your shoulders back. Try to engage your lats. Push-up position. Let's do it. We've hit 50. Can I hang on for 4 more? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, stretch back. All right, let's go on our right side. Right elbow. Okay. Straight legs out. Nice straight line. Okay. Tuck the bottom foot back. Now, if you bring your elbow in a little underneath you, it'll really help. It might feel awkward before we lift up, but it'll help keep you stacked up. Lift the hips, lift the leg, set the toe, and down. A little bit quicker. Up, up, down, down. Four more. Last one. Good, release. Let's switch sides. Straight. Tuck the elbow under, bend your bottom leg. Okay. Everything in alignment. Start slow. Lift, lift, light, and down. lift, lift, down. Same thing, but a little bit quicker. Good. Keep it strong. If you start to feel like your shoulder is compromised, make sure you're in the right position. One more. Nice. All right, let's flip over, set 4 push-ups. I'm going to my knees for this one, and I'm going to try to finish off the last one more on my toes. So let's set up, lie down, hands on either side, move them out a little wider, roll your shoulders back, knees or toes. We've got 20, let's go. And because I'm on my knees, I'm going to try to go a little deeper. Another way you can kind of build your strength up is you can take one leg straight and you can take the other leg straight and start to hybrid it a little bit. 4 more. And 1, stretch it back. All right, let's take a light, I would say a 5 to an 8, or 3 to 8, 3, 5, 6, 8, somewhere around there. In your left hand. Set your knees hip width. Right hand underneath the shoulder, back nice and level. Bring the elbow tight to the body, point the finger straight down, point straight back. Stop and a point straight down. Point straight back. Point straight down. Keep your back level as if you've got a tray of drinks on your back. Float your right knee barely off the floor. Feel your core kick on. And then take the right leg back, not spilling the tray of drinks on your back. Keep it level and long. We have 4 more. Last one. Good. Other side. I'm going to turn around. You can stay wherever you can see best. Knees hip width apart. Left hand under the shoulder. Right elbow up. Pointer finger straight down. Take it back. 2. And straight down. Keep your shoulders level. Keep your hips level. Hold a tray of drinks without spilling. Bring your right knee just off the mat or off the floor. And then start to extend back. Don't touch when you come in. Breathe. Couple more. One more. Shake it out. All right. Last set of push-ups. Okay, you've got 20. All right. Get in your position. This is it. Last set of push-ups. Set your mind. Okay? If your mind takes you there, your body will follow. Up to a point. And let's go. We got 20. Last 8. Last 4. Stretch back. All right. Let's flip over onto your back with your heavier weights. We're almost done. We're almost done. Heavy weights, feet hip width, shoulders away from the ears, over your chest, not over your face. Open out for the fly and close. Triple open pulse and close. Two more. Open off to the sides of your rib cage. Right arm slow, 2. Left arm doesn't move. Switch. Move the right, hold the left, solid. And switch, move the left, hold the right, solid. Keep your shoulder blades anchored. Don't let them move. We have 4 more. Last one. Good, hold. Lower your weights down. Set them down. All right. Hands, palms up, out a little wider, shoulders away from the ears. Here's what I want. Walk your feet out wider with your heels, okay? So they're wider and further away. Palms face up on either side. Ready? Lift your hips, hold. Set down, hold. Set down. Set down. If that doesn't seem too hard, slide your feet out a little wider or a little further away or a little bit of both. Hold. Hold. Feel the back of the legs. Make sure your feet are flexed, so your toes are up, your heels are pressing down. Good, relax. Bring your feet in a little bit narrower, okay? But still pretty straight. They're not all the way straight, so just a little bend. Feet are flexed, heels are still up. Lift your hips up here. Set down, do it again. Set down, do it again. Set down, do it again. Now lift up, step up, out, step in, lower down. Lift up, step out wider, step back in, set down. Lift up, step out wider, in, and you're stepping with your heel. One more time, lift up, out, in, set it down, and hug in. Hold your knees hugged in. And breathe. Take a little rock side to side, letting the floor massage your back a little bit. Take your left leg, extend it out straight, and hold your right knee in. Feel the release through the front of the hip. And let's come in and switch. Now, we're doing just a little stretch. If you feel like you want more stretch, remember I have several shorter, anywhere from like 20 to 30 minute stretching videos on YouTube. So you can check one of those out if you wanted to. Good, hug in. Take your left leg down, cross your right leg over and pull in. Grabbing behind the hamstring. If you need more, you might not need more, or the outside. But I need you to relax your legs, let them surrender, let your arms pull in, and you're feeling the stretch through your right glutes. And let's release, uncross, cross the left leg over the right, and hug in. Again, maybe you don't need arms. Maybe this is enough of a stretch if you're really tight. Or grab on, or grab on. Let the legs surrender. Let the arms be strong. Good, let's rock and roll up. And let's roll over to hands and knees. Push away around your back. And reverse and arch. Tipping the tailbone up, roll your shoulders back, stretch the front of the belly. Push away and round. And reverse and arch. Tuck your toes, walk your feet back, press your heels down. If bending your knees all the way straight or all the way bent here is not comfortable for you, come to a higher position. And then also be aware that stretching your quads and your hip flexors may really help you regain full knee flexion, which is really important. After you've had a knee replacement, it's one of the things they're looking for the most is that full knee flexion. But straighten the legs as straight as you're comfortable with. Hands might be on the floor, they might be on your legs, they might be on your thighs. Take a deep breath in and exhale, roll up. One vertebra at a time. Roll your shoulders back. Be mindful if you get dizzy easily from standing up. Let's take a right tricep overhead. And other side, left tricep overhead. Open up your chest. Wrap around, give a hug. Take one more deep breath in. And thank you for joining me this morning. So remember, if you have any questions at all, you can always leave me a message. You can email me if you have my email. You can leave me a message on YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube. And I will see you another day for another workout.